Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dargan Evo, and today we are unboxing the HiyaToys Shimo. Now I know this figure's been out for a little while, I'm just now getting around to her, but I do know that this is one of the best releases, so I'm really excited to get into this. We already unboxed the S.H.Monsterarts Shimo a little while ago, so you can go check out that video in the top right corner if you wish. But without wasting any more of y'all's time, let's get right into this unboxing. Just a small piece of tape. Take my little X-Acto blade, just fold this down, and there she is. Yeah, honestly, she's a lot more vibrant than I anticipated. Oh my word, we could see that sheen right off the bat. She almost looks gold. Dang, let me see if I can adjust this for y'all. That's not just light reflecting, that's just the metallic finish. Oh my word. I see why people were hyping her up. This paint job is absolutely something else. Let me try to fix her thumbs here. We got those independent fingers, which is very nice. You can see how beautifully those are painted. Oh my word. Most people's photos turn out ass. This does not show up very well in 99% of the photos I've seen. Like, even her head, y'all can see the color. Oh my word. Now we do have some weird looking paint for those lips, but more or less she looks gorgeous. Really stiff. She's not loose at all. Well, maybe her waist is a little floppy, but I think they're all that way, including the S.H.Monsterarts. Look at that eyeball. Oh my word. That is very nicely painted. I don't really see any messy paint apps anywhere on these spikes. We'll make her way down her body. Y'all can see that nice metallic finish. And then her tail is nicely painted as well. Now this isn't as fancy as the S.H.Monsterarts tail, which, you know, has the full posability, but this ain't bad at all. So overall, first impressions, you get quite a bit for your money. While she definitely feels more like an action figure, not as premium as your typical S.H.Monsterarts, I felt like most of her budget went into her paint job, which looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, as I bring you closer, look at the sheen on her horns, which they look like horns, but they're actually crystals. But it just looks magnificent. And y'all can see that metallic finish a little better as I bring it real close to the camera. But you really have to see her in person to get the full effect. So right here we have the S.H.Monsterarts next to the HiyaToys, which it too has a very nice paint job, but I'm not going to pick and choose which one's my favorite right now. We're going to save that for the final review, which will feature both of these ladies. But for now, I'm going to throw her into some poses. And here in a bit, we'll do some size comparisons. One last thing I want to bring up about her spikes. You know, they're not translucent, so they're not getting a whole lot of attention from us. But these are just real thin spines, honestly. Like, they're not sharp, they're pretty rubbery. Like, you can see how much flex they have. And if you laid her on her side, they might deform, so be careful with that. Some of these shorter ones are a little sharper. But you're not going to be cutting yourself on her, so she definitely feels a little more like a toy. Not to say that this is not a collector item by any means. Going back to first impressions, while this figure is very good, and I'm thoroughly impressed thus far, she is not without her faults. She suffers from the same issue that the S.H.Monsterarts Shimo, where she has some very poor counterweight. And she doesn't have as articulated shoulders. You're going to struggle to keep her standing upright. You gotta really scrouch those legs, and even then, she's a bit of a pain. But let's say you bring that tail all the way up, and you bring those legs all the way down. You see what I'm dealing with? Yeah, she ain't too happy. She's a little awkward, but you can make it work. The more and more that I mess with this figure, I start to notice how loose she's becoming, which is making it a pain to stand her up. One does not simply pose a Shimo. Now taking a look at her joints, like, she doesn't necessarily feel cheap, but you're not going to get like that outward shoulder movement like you do on the S.H.Monsterarts. What you do get is these nice elbows, which allow you to get a fair amount of articulation, not a crazy amount. Now her hind legs, on the other hand, do have a good amount, but I'm just not a huge fan of how those hips look, especially from the underside. You can see those major gaps, which does give you some more articulation. Those back legs are definitely on the looser side. Thankfully, I can say that her front paws, arms, limbs, whatever you want to call them, do feel quite tight. While I'll go ahead and say that this might be one of Hiya's best painted figures, the articulated fingers definitely gives this a leg up. Some of the joints are kind of awkward with the way they work, but like I said, I'll be going over both of these figures' articulation in the upcoming double review, so the best way you can stay up to date with everything is by subscribing. It's free. First up, we have the HiyaToys Muto next to the Shimo, of course. Both of these look fabulous together. Here she is next to the 2021 Heat Ray HiyaToys Godzilla. This is an absolute banger up of a figure. Looking quite sizable together. Colors contrast very nicely. Here's the normal 2024 pre-evolved Godzilla by HiyaToys. This version has the best paint apps of any of the HiyaToys Godzilla, in my opinion. Even the teeth are done perfectly. And last but not least, we have the S.H.Monsterarts evolved Godzilla next to the HiyaToys Shimo, which I'm sure a lot of y'all are wanting to see toe-to-toe. I don't have the HiyaToys Evolved Godzilla unboxed just yet. Same goes for the Kongs, but I promise you those videos are coming sometime in the future. But for now, these guys look, or I guess I should say guy and gal, look awesome. It doesn't matter if you collect S.H.Monsterarts or HiyaToys. We, the fans, are eating good. I hope y'all enjoyed the video as much as I loved making it. Feel free to leave any thoughts or comments down in the comments, of course. But my name is Dargan Evo, and as always, have an amazing day.